Hello students, let us start our online social study class. We are citizens of India. So we have certain rights for ourselves and duties for our country. Now what is right? A right is an expectation about something you deserve and enjoy. And what is duty? Duty is something you must do by virtue of your position, and it is a moral obligation too. Each person has a duty to respect and maintain another person's right. Therefore, rights and duties go hand to hand. Our today's topic is Rights and Duties, Chapter 6, page number 30 of our Social Studies book. Now, the human rights are known as fundamental rights. In India, human rights are known as fundamental rights. They are provided the citizens of India and are protected by the government. Actually, the Constitution of India laid down some rules and regulations for running the country smoothly. But along with these rules, the Constitution has also laid down certain rights and duties for the citizens of India. These rights and duties described as fundamental rights and duties. So, there are 6 fundamental rights guaranteed by the Indian Constitution for citizens of India. The first one is right to equality. This right guarantees that all citizens shall be equally treated by the laws of the country. It also states that every citizen will be given equal opportunities in all fields, such as employment, legal justice, irrespective of his or her religion, caste, class, gender, or place of birth. Next is right to freedom of expression. Actually, right to freedom means all citizens have the freedom to speak and express their thoughts, peacefully assemble or form peaceful groups, move or stay in any part of the country, practice any profession or trade. Here you can see the picture. It is peacefully assemble or form peaceful groups. Thus, it gives the citizen the right to life and liberty, right to freedom of expression. We can live our life as we please if we do not harm others' liberty. We can also choose to practice any profession, occupation, and we can freely live in any part of our country, India. Next is right against exploitation. The right against exploitation is provided under Article 23 and 24 of the Constitution of India. Actually, no one can be made to work against his will. No one can be made to work against his will. Do you know that children below the age of 14 years cannot be made to work in dangerous places like mines and factories? This right means that no person can be forced to do any work against his or her will. It made employment of children less than 14 years of age, human trafficking and forced labor in our country an offence. Thus, anyone found employing children below the age of 14, buying or selling humans or forcing someone to do against his or her will can be punished by law. This is right against exploitation. Next, right to freedom of religion. It is very much important in our country. This right gives every Indian the right to choose, practice and promote any religions of one's choice. It means that all religions are given equal importance in India. It can practice and preach their own religion without hurting the religious sentiments of others. All religions are same. All religions are alike. Next, it is cultural and educational rights. It is also very important. This right guarantees that citizens of India the right to maintain their own culture and language. It also allows people of religious and linguistic minorities to set up and run educational institutions of their choice to preserve and develop their own culture. Next is the right to constitutional remedies. I am telling you some more things that right of children to free and compulsory education act is very important under this educational right. Right of children to free and compulsory education act. This act is also known as the Right to Education Act, or simply it is called RT. It is also known as RT. It was enacted by the Government of India on 2009, on the year 2009, which provides for free and compulsory education for all the children aged below aged between 6 and 14. And the next is right to constitutional remedies. The right to constitutional remedies is provided under Article 32 to 35 of the Constitution. It allows citizens to approach High Court or the Supreme Court if they believe that any of their fundamental rights have been denied. The courts can issue orders and direct the government to restore the rights of the citizen. It can approach the court to seek justice if their fundamental rights are not protected or provided. This right is suspended when emergency is declared. Okay? You must read the facts also. Here is one fact. The Constitution provides fundamental rights to all citizens and right to citizenship. It is also very important. All born in India are natural citizens of the country. Right to vote. Those above the age of 18 years can vote for their representatives in the government. And this is also called Universal Adult Franchise. It is very much important. UAF. It is popularly known as UAF, Universal Adult Franchise. And right to property is also important. All can buy and own property anywhere in our country, India. Okay? So, these are the fundamental rights. What I am telling you: right to equality, right to freedom of expression, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 fundamental rights in our Constitution. So, we have to learn all these rights very well, and this much is enough for our today's class. In our next class, I'll tell you about the fundamental duties of our country. Okay? So you please all learn this part. This part means the fundamental rights very well, and in our next class we discuss about fundamental duties. So till then, bye.